Yeah, that's good. Still looks great.
Who's this gentleman right here?
That is Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan.
Yeah, he had his leg up.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, I would've known that, had his leg up, I would've known that.
Yeah, he actually, that's one of the first basically posters that was ever created. He owned a lithograph company.
Wow, that's
So, and he happened to be a commander of the Greys, so he went and had that made.
Nice.
It was made from a copy from a tin photo. So.
Wow. Some stands up there, that's what she meant.
Sorry.
Where was this?
Oh, there. You must have a map.
We just got stepped.
Hate to be the guy that had number 13. There's more lockers that way.
Yeah.
Hey,
No.
there's some lockers that way.
Huh?
There's more lockers that
That's
way.
okay. You can only see one locker.
You know.
I was talking about that. You know why it's not open? Big oyster?
Hey Chuck, that's where they put you up there. You get to change up there.
Warm.
Hey, what do you do in the men's locker room?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Keep it warm.
There's more up there.
Oh, there's a ladder.
Well, now, these people are short.
That's where they kept their boots.
Probably.
Kept their boots over there? Really whiskey. I'm going to turn my flash off if you don't let me use my flash.
Captain Morgan. Huh? Captain Morgan. For real. For real.
No ladder.
You must be part of this story. Huh? You're part of this story. Did you recognize him? No, she said. She said, I said, well, that's pretty late.
Yeah, no flash.
I'll have it. I got a recording.
Usually just turn it on, we'll set it back on if you don't know. All right, so, as I said, they did originally share their armory that was on Long Street. When that burned down, the Greys were so wealthy, they went, we're going to build our own. And they did, and they all donated 1 month's salary, and so did a lot of wealthy Clevelanders that wanted to support them, like Rockefeller, you name it, and that's why it is so elaborate. Now, they did know it had to be funded, hence the ticket booth. This was going to be the largest auditorium in Cleveland, so the first time the Cleveland Orchestra performed was here. The first time, the first auto show that ever came to Cleveland was in this drill floor. It looks a lot different now because it did burn in the 1920s. The National Guard rebuilt it. In the back of the room are the restrooms. Women's is on the right, men's is on the left. You guys want to use those, and then we'll start the tour over at the display case on the left.
Anybody in here? That's a big gun.
Anthony.
Those days are so sis.
No.
Do you remember running around here?
No, I don't.
Dad has one.
Anthony? All right, everybody want to come over here?
That's 11.
Is there any guns in here somewhere? Anywhere? Oh, there's a gun.
Look at the core weapon.
Now, originally the Braves did start as an infantry unit. However, for the Mexican border campaign, they wanted to go serve, play soldier. So they were told they couldn't go because they didn't need another infantry unit. They called up their local drinking buddy. Remember, they were elite. They were very well connected. He happened to be a congressman. They said, but we really want to go. He said, okay, well then you're now engineers. And you can go. So they literally changed occupations by the stroke of a pen. Now, when they did go, we will see that while the 1911 has not changed whatsoever in 100 years, that firearm is exactly the same that we still give commission to officers. The high-tech protective eyewear has come a long way. Of course, they didn't think they could ever stop a bullet. I'm pretty sure the canvas is just for snake bites. But, so this is when they first served as engineers. And now, we are going to go over to the World War I display. Most people ask what the huge pipes are for. We do have a silent movie organ. It does get played a couple times a year. It actually is getting played today, or this month on the 21st. It was saved from Warner Theater in Pennsylvania. They said somebody come save it because it was scheduled for demolition. We don't think a mighty Wurlitzer should be lost. And we said, sure, we'll save it. But that is why the pipes are bent, because originally it was not made to be in this building. So we did have to try and accommodate it into our roof line. We saved it by less than a week. The orchestra pit flooded. So then, of course, the demolition was postponed. Then it was canceled. They have since been renovated and completely reworked, and they just figured out that we have the organ. And we're not giving it back. It's too much work. Any given time? 100. Well, it kind of depends. When they went down to the campaign, the Wishes swelled greatly from very far away. And we'll see photos of that. We'll see them standing in front of the building and then down on the Mexican border, and it is greatly increased. Because the Mexican border being so far away, they're going to travel with their silver, their China, you name it. So they made all their servants part of the unit temporarily. Very effective down there.
Come on, guys.
Great. Right? You're on Facebook. Oh, yes, I'm looking at it. I'm going to all your,
It's hot.
kind of you like something on there. If I'm working or something else.
Yeah, that was the camera plan. Now, so this is the first time they got to show off as engineers. What's unique about this cabinet is that times are different. One of our members picked up that German helmet off the battlefield. That's the stamps and the mailing label. That's how it arrives here all the way from Germany from World War I.
That's pretty cool.
We don't even have glue that lasts that long, and nobody stole it. It means a lot to us. We're a very unique museum in that a lot of our artifacts come straight from the battlefield. So when you start to get upstairs, a lot of our stuff does sit out, so please remember not to grab it. Once.
Yeah.
This is also a potato masher grenade. You'll see those a lot in World War I, and actually you'd see them through World War II, except for the Allied forces, basically Americans. They had changed to the pineapple grenade for World War II because by then Americans were so adapted to playing baseball. Nobody else was. So that's why they would change for us. Everybody gets all excited, especially kids, about that firearm up there. It's not actually a firearm. It's only a .30 caliber training rifle. So if you're going over and look at the trigger, I mean, the trigger's literally about 4 inches long. So it's just so privates can see how the workings and everything are inside. And every kid just like, pull it! It's nothing. Yeah. Anybody interested in the shooting range in the basement?
I